feels like rain. I hear your voice in the wind again. Every shadow's reaching out for me, like it knows what we used to be. Time has a way of breaking the light and turning love into endless night. I close my eyes, but I still see the way you turned away from me. Beneath a dying sun, I stand alone, watching the fire fade from what we've known. Your hands once warm, now only cold. Your story's done, but mine's untold. And I'm still waiting where we begun, beneath the dying sun. The road we walked is cracked and dry. The truth we feared was built on lies. I hear the waves where we carved our names. Now the tide has washed them all away. I try to breathe, but the air won't stay. It slips like the words you threw away. And every dream I ever knew still falls apart when I see you. Beneath the dying sun, I stand alone, watching the fire fade from what we've known. Your hands once warm, now only cold. Your story's done, but mine's untold. And I'm still waiting where we begun, beneath the dying sun. Maybe love was never meant to last, just a spark in the wind burning fast. But I trade my soul, I trade my years to hold you through the last of fears. Beneath the dying sun, the world stands still. Every shadow bends against my will. The light we chase is gone for good, lost in the place where you once stood. And I'm still waiting where we begun, beneath the dying sun. The sky fades out, the night has won, and I'm alone beneath the dying sun. Burn like midnight fire. Every touch would pull me higher. But now your stare cuts through my skin, like you forgot where we've been. And I don't know when the colors died, or when you started looking past my side, but I can feel it deep inside, the cold that you're trying to hide. There's no light in your eyes, just an endless empty sky. Every word feels like goodbye, every touch is just a lie. I keep reaching, I keep trying, but your soul is slowly dying, and I'm never there. We talk in echoes, we speak in rain, but nothing strong enough to break this chain. I still remember the way you shine. Now all that's left is a fragile lie, and I can't bring back the sunrise when the darkness owns your skies. There's no light in your eyes, just an endless empty sky. Every word feels like goodbye, every touch is just a lie. I keep reaching, I keep trying, but your soul is slowly dying, and I'm drowning in the night, 'cause there's no light in your eyes. I've held the flame until my hands burn through. I fought for the love I once knew, but you're too far gone to see that you're losing all of me. No light in your eyes, only shadows and disguise. Every word feels like goodbye, and I can't keep living this life. I keep reaching, I keep crying, but I'm the only one still fighting, broken fighting. Now I'm walking from your night, 'cause there's no light in your eyes. No light, no light in your eyes. The moon was high, the street was bare. I felt the cold in the midnight air. Your voice was calm, but your hand shook deep, like you were burying something you couldn't keep. In our culture, you father loves between the side. As truth you tried to hide, in the side you turned your eyes. And I knew before you turned away that I would not survive the day. The night you let me go, the stars forgot to glow. Every dream we used to know felt like ashes in the snow. I begged but you said no, and the wind began to blow, carrying the sound of the night you let me go. Your shadow stayed until the dawn, but the light proved you were gone. I traced your steps in the falling rain, but they washed away, leaving only pain. And every word was sharp as glass, cutting through what couldn't last. You didn't have to slam the door, the silence hurt much more. The night you let me go, the stars forgot to glow. Every dream we used to know felt like ashes in the snow. I begged but you said no, and the wind began to blow, carrying the sound of the night you let me go. Maybe you thought you saved me then, but you left me where I never meant. I'm still night away, calling your name in vain. Oh, the night you let me go, the sky turned black and low. Every dream we used to know turned to shadows in the snow. I begged but you said no, and the wind began to blow. I'm still haunted by the night you let me go. The night you let me go. We stood where the waves once kissed the sand, your fingers slipping out of my hand. The water pulled away but never came, and the shoreline's never been the same. You said some love just drift away, like daylight fading into gray. But I never thought we'd be the kind to leave our hearts so far behind. Where the ocean lost its tide, that's where you left my side. No waves to pull us home, just miles of sand alone. I'm stranded where you lie, where the ocean lost its tide. Shells still whisper and foam, but the sea feels colder than I've known. Every horizon feels so wide when there's no current to collide. You walked away without a sound, and now the water can't be found. The moon still waits, but all in vain, for waves that won't come back again. Where the ocean lost its tide, that's where you left my side. No ways to pull us home, just miles of sand alone. I'm stranded where you lie, where the ocean lost its tide. Maybe love's a restless sea, it moves for you and they leaves like me. But I'm still waiting on the shore, something that's not there anymore. Where the ocean's lost its, that's where it's where my hope has died. Where the ocean pours full of sand, just my hands untied. Where the ocean lost its tide, and in the water never came. The night was cruel, The rain fell hard. We tore our love like a fragile card. You walked away without a sound, and I fell where I was found. They say the sunrise makes things new, but it can't erase the thought of you. The light just shows the scars more real. Wounds the morning cannot heal. Wounds the morning cannot heal. Cut too deep, too raw to feel. No golden light can hide the truth. No gentle breeze can bring back you. I'm bleeding where the shadows steal. Wounds the morning cannot heal. Coffee's cold, the room's too still. Your ghost is here, and it always will. The day begins, but my heart won't start. Your absence is a work of art. The dawn just paints the hurt in gold, a masterpiece of stories told. But nothing changes what is real. Wounds the morning cannot heal. Wounds the morning cannot heal. Cut too deep, too hard to feel. No golden light can hide the truth. No gentle breeze can bring back you. I'm bleeding where the shadows steal. Wounds the morning cannot heal. I've tried the hours, I've tried the days, but the hurt won't fade, it just decays. Every morning's just a knife that carves your name into my life. Wounds the morning cannot heal. They're a weight I'll always feel. Humming, humming like can hide the truth. And though the sun can rise and steal, it leaves the wounds the morning cannot heal. Some nights never end, even in the morning light. I wrote your name where the road turns wide, under the sun of a burning sky. The wind came slow like a thief in the night, and carried your memory out of sight. I thought the earth could keep you near, but even stones can disappear. And now there's nothing left of us, just your name in the dust. Your name in the dust, fading fast, like the promise we couldn't make last. One soft wind, and you were gone, like the end of a half-sung song. I reached out, but all I touched was your name in the dust. The heat still rises from the ground, where all our love was once found. I tried to trace the lines again, but the letters broke beneath the rain. Some stories die without a sound, just vanish when no one's around. And all that's left of what we were is a trace the wind prefers to blur. Your name in the dust, fading fast, like the promise we couldn't make last. One soft wind and you were gone, like the end of a half-sung song. I reached out, but all I touched was your name in the dust. Maybe love was never strong, maybe we were right to be wrong. But still I wish I could adjust what's left of your name in the dust. I still see the way you turned away, like the winter stealing summer's day. Your voice was calm, but your eyes were cold. A story ended, but never told. And every word became a stone, building walls I can't break alone. Now I'm trapped where you left me be, frozen in your memory. I'm frozen in your memory, like a photograph you'll never see. Stuck in the time when you said it goodbye, like your memory, still frozen in your memory, still frozen in your memory. The clock keeps moving, but I stand still. Every breath feels like winter's chill. I hear your name in the falling snow, and wonder if you'll ever know that I still keep the light you gave, though it flickers in the grave of the love you took from me. Believe in me, frozen in your memory. I'm frozen in your memory, like a photograph you never seen. Stuck in time when you said where you were, still frozen in your memory. Maybe spring like a ghost you'll never set free. Every tear becomes a crystal light, falling slow from a cloudless sky. And I'm still here where you left me, frozen in your memory. Frozen in your memory. I still see your outline in the door, like you're about to walk back once more. But the air is still, and the floor is cold, and the story's done, though it's never told. Your laughter lingers in these walls, your name still echoes down the halls. But every place you used to be is just a ghost that's haunting me. Now there's a shadow where you stood, a faded shape misunderstood. I'll reach for you, but my hands fall through like smoke that disappears from view. You were my light, my flesh, my blood. Now you're a shadow where you stood. The chair is empty, but it stares at me like it remembers what used to be. The pictures smile, but they feel so fake. A frozen truth I cannot break. The sunlight tries to warm my skin, but it can't reach the place you've been. In every dream I try to hold, turns to dust, turns to cold. Now there's a shadow where you stood, a faded shape misunderstood. I reach for you, but my hands fall through like smoke that disappears from view. You were my light, my flesh, my blood. Now you're a shadow where you stood. If I could turn the hands of time, I'd pull you back and make you mine. But time is cruel and love can fade, leaving shadows where we once stayed. Now there's a shadow where you stood, and I'd change it if I could. But the truth is hard, and the nights are long, and the place you were is where I don't belong. You were mine, my flesh, my blood. Now you're the shadow where you stood, a shadow where you stood. I reach for you, but touch the air. The space between says you're not there. Your ghost still lingers in my skin, a silent war I cannot win. And every word we left behind cuts through the corners of my mind. I'm standing here, I'm trying to stand, but I can't bear the weight of empty hands. The weight of empty hands pulls me down. Like a stone in the deep I drown. Every promise slips like sand through the cracks of empty hands. I gave you all that I could hold, but you left me in the cold. Now I'm breaking where I stand beneath the weight of empty hands. The nights are long, the morning's gray. Your memory steals my breath away. The bed is wide, the sheets are cold. I lie awake, but I don't grow old. And every dream turns into dust, the way our love eventually must. I'm reaching out, I'm making plans, but they fall through my empty head. The weight of empty hands pulls me down. Like a stone in the deep I drown. Every promise slips like sand through the cracks of empty hands. I gave you all that I could hold, but you left me in the cold. Now I'm breaking where I stand beneath the weight of empty hands. Maybe someday I'll learn to let go of the pieces of you that I still know. But tonight they cut like rusted steel and remind me you were never real. The weight of empty hands pulls me down. I'm still lost, still not found. Every promise slips like sand through the cracks of empty hands. I gave you all, I gave you truth, but my hands came back with nothing. Nothing but the weight of you. The weight of empty hands, still holding on to what's long gone. The streets are wet with yesterday. Your shadow's here, but you've walked away. Every drop that falls feels like your touch, and I wonder if I miss you too much. The sky still cries where you once stood, washing away the things we could. I'm just a ghost in this old town, waiting for the rain to drown me down. I'll stand here in the storm, unafraid of pain. Let the water hide my tears, let it call your name. I'll be waiting through the thunder, through the cold and shame, until the rain forgets my name. Your voice still dances in the wind, a bittersweet bittersweet song that pulls me in. But every time I turn around, it's just the rain that's pouring down. The clouds don't know you're not the same. They still fall like you'll come again. But love's a river running dry, and I'm just learning how to say goodbye. I'll stand here in the storm, unafraid of pain. Let the water hide my tears, let it call your name. I'll be waiting through the thunder, through the cold and shame, until the rain forgets my name. Maybe the sun will find me someday. Maybe the wind will blow you away. But until my heart stops calling in vain, I'll stay beneath this endless rain. I'll stand here in the storm, unafraid of pain. Let the water hide my tears, let it call your name. I'll be waiting through the thunder, through the cold and shame, until the rain forgets my name. And when it does, I'll finally see a sky that's free from the memory of you and me.